wonderful and auspicious occasion. Before we begin, we have something very special to celebrate today. It's the birthday of our respected CEO, Advik sir. Let's make it memorable. Everyone please join me. A very happy birthday, sir. What makes today even more special is that we are celebrating his birthday as Dr. Kalam Research Day. Truly a perfect combination of celebration and achievement. The journey of research and development at GEMS began in May 2016 with 5 projects and obvious zeal for growth. From the modest start, we have expanded significantly to over 438 ongoing projects and more than 200 completed studies across all departments. Within just 6 months of inception, we established a fully functional research laboratory, laying a strong foundation for future advancements. With the introduction of postgraduate program, we further strengthened our research ecosystem by actively supporting and monitoring the postgraduates and the faculty research. A major milestone was in 2021 with the registration of our Institutional Ethics Committee with CEDISCO, which also marked the beginning of our clinical research journey. Since then, we have completed 39 clinical trials with 5 ongoing studies. Our contribution extended to institutional development as well, including support for VRDL laboratory standardization and achieving first NABL accreditation for the institute. These efforts have led to 180 publications, 2 patents, and 5 national and international awards. Beyond research, the R&D department plays a key role in academic and institutional activities, including training program on research methodology and other key areas like grant writing, literature search, and GCP training presentation. With a strong network of our research stewards from each department and growing collaboration with institutes like Indian Institute of Sciences, Andhra Pradesh Metric Zone, and Guide University, along with industry partners such as ITEM, IPR, and others, GEMS continue to expand its research. I sincerely thank our management for their tremendous support and also the faculty for their constant encouragement. Together, we continue to grow, innovate, and strengthen the future of research at GEMS. Once again, I warmly welcome you all. Thank you for being part of this. Let's see the journey of R&D at GEMS. Play the video.
Thank you, sir, for setting the tone for this inspiring day. Now, I request our respected dignitaries to kindly grace the dais. Our Dean, Dr. Lakshmi Lalita Madam, our Medical Superintendent, Dr. Sudhir, sir, our Chief Mentor, Dr. Bhaskar sir, Dr. Reena ma'am, advisor, and our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Bhujangrao sir. We are happy that our CEO and Secretary Sri Advik sir is having with us today. Wishing you a very happy birthday, sir. Thank you all for joining us on the dais. To mark the beginning of this celebration, I invite our respected dignitaries to participate in the ritual lighting of the lamp. I request everyone to stand up for the prayer song.
గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణం గణం బి గణమే గణం అనువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణం గణం బి గణమే గణం అనువుల జీవుల గణం గణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. మూలాధారం జీవగణం స్వాదిష్టానాం సస్యగణం. మణిపూరం సంపదల గణం అనాహతం వదివాయుగణం. గణగణమునకు పతి అయినా గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం. గణపతి దొరకు జయం జయం.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Now I request our respected Dean, Dr. Lakshmi Lalita ma'am, to present an overview of today's program.
A very good morning, respected Chairman, sir, our Chief Guest, Dr. Bhujangrao, sir, Dr. Reena, ma'am, our advisor, our Medical Superintendent, Dr. Sudhi, sir, and my dear GEMS family, my dear students, all the postgraduates. First, let me wish Adri Garu a very, very happy birthday. And thanks for giving us this opportunity to celebrate Research Day today. So it's my immense pleasure to stand before you all and to speak a few words about the overview of the event. The idea started as a seed, but then the intention was so big that it became a tree immediately. To have a research day, the first person I contacted was Dr. Reena ma'am. When I told her how it would be, ma'am, she said it's a very good idea. The second person I spoke to about research day was Dr. Sudhir sir, who said, let's start. And the third person, Dr. Bhujangrao sir, he said there should be a beginning for every event. And that's how it started. However, it was a unanimous decision that it should be on this day, a special day for GEMS family. And equally unanimous was the name Dr. Kalam Research Day. To start with, the departments were asked to submit their research work at GEMS, whatever they have done at GEMS and whatever they have published. And almost all the departments actively participated and sent their publications. Of course, few missed. Now, as a matter of fact, there is a super research committee with Dr. Bhujangrao sir, Dr. Reena ma'am, Dr. Girish, Dr. Viju, and Dr. Uma. Can I have the slide, please? Now, these are the members of the super research committee. I don't say members. Each one is unique in his or her own field, and all of them have contributed equally well or even more than what anybody could do. We owe a lot to the Super Research Committee for their exceptional benevolence when I approached them for their support. Thanks a lot, sir and ma'am, especially. It means a lot to us the way you supported all of us when we had this plan in our mind. So we followed the ICMR guidelines, which were actually curtailed and followed by Dr. NTR University of Health Sciences to choose the best papers. The points for each parameter was put, and all the marks were totaled. Now the best score for each department paper was chosen, and the overall best score was also chosen. Now we have the scores with us, and here we go with the prestigious the Bolineni Research Award and the best research of the department, all based on the criteria I have already mentioned. At this juncture, I express my special gratitude to our chairman, sir, and CEO for being present here as we celebrate the Research Day for the first time. What is so special about this Research Day? Why are we so excited and worried? It's the dream of a chairman that GEMS should flourish in every aspect. It's not just academics, it's not just patient care, but it also should be research. Our CEO is no less, and he has a strong desire to build a perfect research cell, with GEMS ramifying at the trending aspects of the present day. Is it not phenomenal when in the medical college, when the management advocates and reassures your baby steps in research with whole trust on us, with absolute trust on us? Okay, go forward. They believed in a baby steps. And that is something amazing, I should say. I don't think you can get this in any other private institution. Hence, I say this is a very special day. When I say thanks to the management for their support at every juncture, it will be a small word. So I think the best way to express our thanks is to show it what we can do in research. I especially congratulate Dr. Nagarjuna and his team, the R&D cell, and all his colleagues. They are ready to accept any challenge at any given point of time. Right from the clinical trials, from the PG dissertations, from the UG projects, from the faculty publications, to today's event, there's always a strong affirmation from the R&D cell, and never they put a step back. The research stewards, well supported. A big round of applause to all of them. Of course, we are all still infants. I don't say infants, we are neonates, newborn. Still a long way to go. We have to cross many milestones. I'm sure with such a dedicated team and with the support of the management and the timely advice of Dr. Bhujangrao sir and Reena ma'am with us, we would prove ourselves in the field of research. And this is what we can give as thanks to our management for the assurance they have always given us. With the loads of the clinical material we have and the good number of transplants that are going on at GEMS every day, both the students and the faculty absolutely have access to large volumes, opening up a lot of opportunities for a meaningful research. Truly, this is the need of the day, not just for the institution, but for the entire nation. All the departments have sent their publications when asked with good spirit. I have given April 15th as the last date, but crossed the last date also a few people have given. However, a few departments have missed. Bulneni Medicals has also missed. I sincerely hope for a better participation next year. Thank you, Chairman Sir and Advik Garu, for making this happen. We promise to do our best in taking GEMS forward. Thank you, Bhujangrao Sir and Reena Ma'am, for your comforting and soothing words whenever I spoke to you. That meant a lot to me and to all of us. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for that insightful overview. This event is a truly reflection of your vision and initiative. Your constant support and encouragement have made this Research Day possible. We are truly grateful for your leadership. Our institute took this as a prestigious beginning for its growth into magnanimous stature of its kind. We are truly excited for this day. I invite Dr. Sudhir sir, our medical superintendent, to address the gathering.
Respected Dean, Dr. Lakshmi Lalita, and our Chief Mentor, Dr. Bhaskara Garu, and today's guests of honor, Dr. Bhujangra Garu, Dr. Reena Madam, and all the young scientists and all our faculty and my dear students. When I started my career during my youngest days, I used to get scared of research. The moment people say, ask you, do participate, you do some research, I used to get scared because of my lack of awareness in the depth of the research or anything. I used to get scared. I think most of the young people or the postgraduates or the young faculty might be having the same thoughts today. But having this much of experience, that much of experience, today I stand before you to say that research is nothing to be scared of. What is research? Research is simply re-looking into yourself. Just re-look into your life, re-look into your work, re-look your association of people. That's all. Certain things are happening in the society, in our life. But times change. You cannot stop the change of times. And we have to find the changes and how the changes will affect our life, our work style, and our association with people. Just how to refine it, how to change and refine it. That is the research, nothing else. So do whatever you are doing, simply go on rethinking about it. How can I do it better? In your home, at your home, you might be doing something. You're using a stove previously, now you are using a gas stove. Now it's going for an induction stove. How the change is coming, how you are adapting yourself to the newer things, how you are finding a way to overcome the deficiency or issues. The same analogy applies in your workplace also. That is a research. Research is nothing but the refined thoughts of your own that should be recorded. And record of those thoughts. The recording of that researches become the publications. The publications get recognized, and the publications get validated, and you will get the recognition. That is nothing but a simple story of a research. So I think with all these things in our mind, our mentor is always bent upon making our institute a good research institute. And probably the initiative has been already taken, a strong foundation stone laid, and let's carry it on, and with a better vision, better thoughts, and better outcomes that in future, for which GEMS may be the contributor and the cause. And such a hope we are continuing this journey, and I'm very happy to be part of this, GEMS being part of this journey, and all you young people part of this journey. And I wish you very fruitful and a visionary research should come from your minds and thoughts. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words and encouragement. You are always behind every step hand-holding us. I now have the honor of inviting our respected Chief Mentor, Dr. Bhaskar Rao, sir, to share his valuable insights and words of wisdom with us. Sir, we are very grateful to have you with us today. Your presence is inspiration for future generation and, of course, for all of us. Kindly share your thoughts, sir.
Thank you. Good morning. It's a very good day. Some improvement has come, but we have created the day with somebody's idea. That itself is a research. But you have made Dr. Kalam's research day. Somebody has been very known, well known, done a lot of things on research, is no more. You put his name. There ends the matter. So if it would have been put either prefix or suffix, somebody who takes the ownership of this day's real dream to come into true, whether it may be Kalam's Bhujangarao, Kalam's Advik, Kalam's Jagannath, whoever is the person. So whenever you think of that name, somebody make ownership of it so that we should be able to fulfill the dreams of Abdul Kalam's and whoever is the people who are contributing, so that every day it will remind. So that is one aspect. And then I always keep telling education. Education is nothing but not getting degrees, not making money anything. It is only to sharpening of our brain. For every aspect, if you start sharpening of our brain, that is the knowledge and that is the real education. So how to do it is a very important task. Okay? When you want to sharpen, getting degrees may not able to help. The one way of sharpening of your brain is, how will you sharpening of your brain? Huh? Innovation, how it will come? That's what the research. So when you keep on thinking innovative ways to sharpen your brain, that sharpening of brain, not that you don't need to write any paper or clinical research and other things and all, that is not very important. I will tell you one important story, how every day you can able to inspire yourself. Couple of weeks back, in one of the postgraduates of ENT, they presented one case. I don't know whether you people have been watched or not. 3 weeks back about on bilateral card policy. Anybody watched? Are you people are watching or no on Tuesday? But you people are there? Huh? Huh? But you have seen that bilateral card policy patient? Yes or no? So nobody has watched. And even if they watched also, they forgot. So, yeah. So there you can able to create a lot of things. So the presentation says bilateral card policy with some symptoms. You went to initially where? Initially, yeah, gone to where? Which consultant? First, he went to a pulmonologist. The patient went to a pulmonologist. He has done, without seeing the X-ray also, he had done a 2D echo or something and given 2 weeks of antibiotics. Okay? Then after 2 weeks, it doesn't subside. Then somebody suggested, he only suggested after coming back 2 weeks, you go and meet a ENT consultant. ENT consultant also given some steroids and thing, and they even he didn't do the direct or indirect laryngoscopy and all those things he didn't assess, and then he went to go home. After 2 weeks he came to KIMS emergency with stridor. Okay, after coming here, okay, then they have to put, being a 70-year-old guy, we need to be able to put it into the permanent tracheostomy, being a 70 years. There ends the matter. First and foremost, it went to a pulmonologist. He never thought of why he has come to me with a strider. He didn't even looked into that. Why unnecessarily done the echo and other things and give antibiotics. He would have been directed properly in the day one. It is not my job. Gone to a ENT specialist. When the people are presenting the entire case on a theoretical things, then they were talking about 4 reasons for the bicardial policy. What are those 4?
So can be a malignancy as the patient was elderly patient.
No, but what is the routine things of these 4?
Can be a higher center, sir, any neurological causes. And second one is malignancy, sir. Any previous history of the total thyroidectomy can be leads to the bilateral buccal cord paralysis, sir.
So the thing they have presented is, there is one is a congenital, second one is the traumatic,
Yes.
third one is the malignant,
Malignancy.
fourth one is the idiopathic.
Idiopathic, sir.
Okay, when these 4, when you people keep presenting every day, when you come across in the entire organization, somewhere you have been written down in EHR. Tomorrow, if there are 100 patients has come with stridor, if you evaluate at the end of 5 years, 10 years time, you will find how many patients with congenital problem, how many are come with idiopathic, how many come with a malignancy,
Traumatic.
how many has come. So that itself is an innovative thing. You people able to think how these patients has come, and ultimately they have done the permanent tracheostomy. Is it the permanent solution? We need to think why it is a permanent tracheostomy. Then there is nothing there. How we need to able to give a quality of life to the patient? Permanent tracheostomy is not the answer. Suppose he is being a 75, 80 year, which okay, permanent tracheostomy is good. A congenital guy comes with about 5 years, 6 years, you do a permanent tracheostomy, live lifelong, then there is nothing. Where the mind should able to work on that? Where the mind should work for
What
all
is
of
the
us.
root cause for the bilateral cord paralysis? First we evaluated, sir. Based on that, further management will be there, sir.
Yeah, suppose if there is a root cause, you find a correctable solution, then you can able to correct it. Our entire life, entire issue of us is to see that he should not land up permanently on a tracheostomy. That's how we need to be able to keep on thinking, how we need to be able to do that. One is the root cause to go and able to evaluate. Second thing is, even if you don't find anything, what are the other new techniques we can able to utilize to do that? The similar note, when I was talking to the Bombay oncology group, then they suggested, sir, even the fixed bilateral cord policy can be treated by the nerve suturing of all those things, and so that he can be permanently remove the tracheostomy. Then you need to be able to think like this. How I need to be able to give if you, as long as you are a medical students, whether a postgraduate or undergraduate or a faculty, how I need to be able to do good for this patient. Then you people are able to come back so much of research work that comes. That's how the medical knowledge in the last 100 years has developed so much. When we were the students, what the medical knowledge, what today is entirely different. All these things, because of their writing all these things, and sequentially they are able to analyze and what will be the solutions that is coming out and how I need to be able to improve further. That's how the research comes. So one important thing, what I'm trying to convey to all of you, you need to be very constructive criticism whenever a presentation is being happening. What else I need to be able to invent to see the patient is going to get better and better. And what are all the number of patients that I've seen? Suppose if the ENT department is documenting all these things, if there is 100 patients has come last 10 years, then if it would have been evaluated, how many of them are leading a good quality of life, why they are not able to lead, what I need to do, how I can able to talk to the other concerned people, what are all the other specialists that are able to help us. That is the discussion if you put it. Then you put a research, yes, I can able to do the denervation and innervation of the separate centers. Then we see how it is going to go. That's how the knowledge has to improve. Clinical knowledge has to improve. You have so much of load, so much of work, but only thing is you people are not able to plan properly. It's not that you are not doing the good job, you are doing, but if you are doing in a planned manner, the entire thing will come into the picture. And also same thing what I keep on talking about, all of you, the undergraduates, postgraduates into the faculty, The day when you know the clinical governance of the 7 pillars, what I keep on insisting, if every person, whether it is a medical student, a senior resident, and a postgraduate, a faculty, if you follow every one of you on a basis of clinical governance, each patient, if you're able to evaluate, lot of research will come, lot of research. The day when you implement all these things into a clinical governance pattern for each patient, you divide all these 7 pillars, you can see how much knowledge each and everyone will get. Forget about the knowledge what you are getting. So much of inspiration and innovation come into all our minds. And if you start doing, there are 1,000 people, whether it is a faculty, medical students, house surgeons, postgraduates, more than 1,000, 1,500 people are there. If 1,500 people every year, each one, 1 year, 1 full year, if you're able to take one item, you see how much science would have been developed. Forget about all this is going to develop. How much you will improve on your own. That is the most important thing. There is nothing but this is the only thing which you people need to put your efforts. What I'm trying to tell in conclusion is, you people are doing all the work. But if you're able to think, change a little differently of the work what you are doing today, then the outcome will be much, much better, and you are the maximum benefits you people will get out of it. Only thing is, what I'm saying is, you have to change the way you are educating today or writing your case sheet. That is only way is to apply your clinical governance 7 pillars whenever you are writing it. There, all these 7 pillars, everything will come into here, provided if you know. Okay? Then putting a questions, why, what, and how, and then challenge each other by your faculty, students, juniors, seniors. That's how you people will be able to improve. There is nothing. It is a very simple logic that you people should be able to keep it in our mind and build. And the other important thing, whether it's good or bad or useless or a silly thing, make sure that each and every student, they should write some paper. Forget about whatever is the silly paper. It is not that there is nothing. From there, it will keep raising your entire thinking process. This itself can able to do 10 people in the ENT department. This one case can able to work by 10 people, do the wonderful job. They should be able to find out. They may not be able to give the answers, but at least there is unresolved questions you should create. That itself is a research. How to avoid a permanent tracheostomy is a research, so that will be able to give for other people to think and talk to whom to talk, when to talk, how to implement, get the people here, see whether we can able to implement. That's why whenever a presentation is done by the postgraduates, let us be very constructive, either it's the faculty or colleagues or anyone. You get a lot of ideas out of it, and that will able to convert into a research, and you people get benefit. You can also provide the benefit to the entire society. Okay, that is one. Second important thing, Lakshmi Lalita, I proposed one through Bhujangarao, where we can get a dual degrees. So yeah, what is the process that is going on? No, even the medical students also can get simultaneously, and also these people should be able to tie up with one of the engineering colleges. Let them go and spend some time, so that the medicine and engineering is the one, most of the inventions has come from there only, both by the engineer and as well as the doctor. So that let us have that one when you are being started today. Let some people will take up this one into, we have engineering, many engineering colleges is there. You don't need to go and read and study. If you go to their laboratory and see the workshops, you get some ideas how I can able to utilize this. See, you 5 years you are spending, but if 5 years you spend in a little different way, what I am trying to tell, your success is much more. The other idea what I given just before coming here, there are many people no takers for the microbiology. There are so much people able to invent yourself Everywhere there is a gold. Gold mine is there, you should be able to extract. That also will come by thinking like the discussions and all those things. That's what I said in the microbiology. There is so much of need for infectious diseases people, virology. And when you don't get this MD, general medicine, which is a very tough one, the best way is you go into the microbiology and get into infectious disease tomorrow. That is going to be the number one profession in the next 20 years. And not only general medicine, if there is a microbiologist becoming an infectious diseases, he does a wonderful job to the patient rather than as a general physician. So like that, we have an opportunity. That's what I keep telling you, your SWOT analysis. Look into that. When you get the SWOT analysis, if all of you are able to discuss with your students, what are all the opportunities that they have in every branch, they will get motivated and go for it. They will take it rather than doing all clinical branches and doing nothing. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring guidance. Your dream of making this institute into one of the best in the country can truly be fulfilled with your constant support and motivation. Dr. Reena ma'am is always with us to take us in a right path. She was the first one to encourage us to go about it when Dean ma'am has told her about the research day. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Reena ma'am, Aditya Educational Society, GEMS, and former Secretary MCI, to address the gathering and share a few words with us.
Good morning, Dr. Bhaskar Rao sir, Dr. Bhujang Rao, Dr. Lalita, Dr. Sudhir, esteemed faculty members, and dear students, both postgraduate and undergraduate. It's a privilege to address you today on this special occasion as we celebrate our very first Research Day. This event marks a very important milestone in the academic journey of the institution. Earlier, when Dr. Lalita had spoken to me about it, we had decided on 1st of July, which is Doctor's Day. But then I think it's much better to have it today on 27th of April because it is Advik's birthday, who has been a very strong pillar for the growth of this organization. And it is because of his consistent efforts that today we stand as an academically renowned institution. Research Day reflects not only our commitment to education, but also our growing dedication to inquiry, innovation, and research-based evidence. Research is the backbone of modern medicine. It is what transforms clinical observations into knowledge and knowledge into better patient care. Every question that is asked, every study that is conducted, and every paper that is published, either directly or indirectly, affects clinical outcomes. Research also helps to keep us humble, if we see. In clinical practice, many times we feel confident about our decisions. But the moment we sit down to design a study or analyze the data that we have, we are gently reminded of how much we still don't know. As it has very rightly been said, that in research, if everything goes according to plan, you probably haven't looked very closely at your data. And of course, there is that universal moment in every researcher's life when after weeks of hard work, you finally get the results and they are nothing compared to what you had expected. This moment can be disappointing, but it is actually where real discovery begins. So today is not only about celebrating research, it is also about recognition. The awards that are being presented today are not just based on outcomes, but they are being given for curiosity, the perseverance, and the courage to explore the unknown. Behind every successful research project has been long hours, setbacks, revision, resilience, and I congratulate all our awardees for their outstanding efforts and encourage others who have not made it to the list this time to take this as an inspiration and not as a competition. Dear postgraduate students and even undergraduate students, this is your opportunity to develop a habit of critical thinking. Research should not be considered as an added burden. It is a way of approaching medicine with depth and clarity. Start small, stay consistent, and seek guidance whenever it is required. Dear faculty members, your mentorship here is very crucial. By nurturing a research-based environment, you are shaping not only better clinicians, but also future leaders in medicine. As we begin this tradition of celebrating research, let us commit ourselves to fostering a culture where questions are encouraged, integrity is upheld, and collaboration is valued. I hope that in the years to come, this Research Day grows in scale and impact, showcasing work that contributes meaningfully to science and society. Thank you, and my best wishes to all the participants and the awardees.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. We would like to sincerely acknowledge that this event has been made possible with your constant guidance. Your encouragement has been instrumental in bringing this program to life. It is now time to introduce our esteemed chief guest. I request Dr. Nitin Mohan sir to kindly introduce Dr. Bhujangrao sir.
Today, we are joined by a titan of Indian science and technology, Dr. V. Bhujangrao sir, a former distinguished scientist and a Director General of Defense Research Development Organization, holding a rank of Special Secretary to the Government of India and a former ISRO Chair Professor. Throughout a career spanning decades, Dr. Rao sir has been a silent architect behind some of the India's most critical defense technologies, known in the national media as the stealth man of India. He led the design and development of advanced underwater weapon systems, naval stealth platforms, and the Marine decoy system. His joint patent for an infrared signature suppression device currently protects 48 Indian warships from missile attacks, a testament to his role as guardian of our seas. His journey in excellence began with a rigorous academic foundation, holding a PhD in engineering and a PhD in management. His contributions to the scientific community have been recognized by three of India's premier universities with honorary Doctor of Science degrees. He is an elected fellow of the most prestigious academies in the country, including the Indian National Science Academy, the Indian National Academy of Engineering, and Andhra Pradesh Academy of Sciences. Perhaps what makes Dr. Rao sir most unique to us in the medical fraternity is his transition from protecting the nation to healing its people. Currently serving as the chairman of the KIMS Foundation and Research Center, he has turned his engineering genius towards affordable healthcare. His portfolio of medical innovation is staggering. He led the development of an indigenous cochlear implant prosthesis. He pioneered the development of He pioneered the development of AI-powered smart glasses that provide face recognition and navigation for the visually impaired, with over 1,100 units already improving the lives. He established India's first interpreter-enabled telemedicine center. He developed real-time, non-invasive techniques to assess donor lung health, directly increasing the availability of viable organs for end-stage patients. Beyond a laboratory, Dr. Rao sir is a builder of institutions. He founded the Condition Monitoring Society of India to foster Industry 4 standards. He continues to shape the next generation of thinkers as a visiting professor at the National Institute of Advanced Studies. His mantle is heavy with honors, including the National Design Award 2011, presented by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, the DRDO Agni Award for Excellence in Self-Reliance, the Stanley Ehrlich Gold Medal from the International Institute of Acoustics and Vibration. As we celebrate our Research Day, we are not just in the presence of a scientist, but a visionary who proves that the boundaries between engineering, physics, and medicine are non-existent when the goal is human welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause as we welcome our chief guest, Dr. B. Bhujangrao sir. Now I request sir to address the gathering.
Thank you for the kind introduction. Very good morning to all of you. Dr. Bulden Bhaskarrao Garu, Dr. Sudhir Babu, Mrs. Dr. Reena Ram, and Dr. Lakshmi Lalit Garu, Dr. Hemant, and many others who are behind arranging this program today. And from organizers, I've seen Dr. Nagarjuna, Ms. M. Vinita, M. Pranita, all are involved. And I think a program like this cannot be just organized. There must be a good coordinating team. And it was well guided by the Dean, the Lakshmi Lalita. So first of all, my congratulations for having one day in a year allotted for research purpose, which is very, very important. That idea itself, every time it reminds you something, are we doing some research kind of work or not? I know you're all doing good work and you're all collecting a lot of data. And you know, in research also, we have varieties of research. One is applied research, one is a pure research, one is a blue sky research. It is not useful for anybody, but you keep doing research that also. But at some point of time, it may be useful also. We cannot deny that. So all these kinds of research are there. But what is really required, I can say, the biggest challenge today is not lack of technology, but ensuring that it reaches the people in an affordable and accessible way. If we have technologies, for example, you were telling cochlear implant, it came into existence sometime 1987 in Australia, but it spread slowly into all other countries. By 95, 2000, even India also had a lot of cochlear implantation going on. But till we have not made much progress. The deafness remains in the society. There are many people, many parents and many children, sometimes people who are due to disease or something, they become deaf. Sometimes due to accident or so, they become deaf. So such a necessity is there. There's one side, there's a technology, but there is no one side is not reaching the persons that is required. It is happening in many sectors. Only one example I'm giving. And as doctors, you must be knowing more than me, which are the various technologies we can bring to the level of affordability. So one example, we were quoting in the introduction that the smart eyeglasses. This is also once again an assistive device, but now it is useful. The quality of life of at least some of the people are using, they're very happy. 85% are very happy, and in fact, Srikakulam was also one of the place where we have given this to the distributor to the needy people. And all the students are telling, especially all the who are blind children, who are students, they're telling we're very much benefited by this. Otherwise, we were not able to read the book whichever we wanted. Now we're able to read it. So that is what is very, very important. And you know, if you divide, I'm not a specialist in medicine or surgery or whatever it is, but I can see 4 areas are very important in research, which can be done by doctors and jointly with engineers also. One is a non-communicable diseases. You understand what I mean? One is problems related to aging population in the country as well as in the world everywhere. Other one is access inequality, which I explained just now. Then affordability. These are the major areas which you should, the target of your research should be to meet these requirements. It could be any area. Somebody is working in pediatrics, somebody is working in orthopedic, whatever it may be. But your final aim should be to reach this kind of solution to the society. That is the one. Because you have selected Dr. Kalam. Dr. Kalam, he is a man of very purity, and he always tells about the society, how best we can help. I want to give my brain to remove pain of the people. How is it I can do? That is how he starts always. And he says, you dream is not dreaming in the sleep. It means you convert your dreams into practice. That's what he means it. So anyway, you have selected today, you have honored him by keeping his name as Dr. Kalam's Research Day. And it's very nice. I really congratulate you for this idea. And you should carry forward this message every year. And you should kind of celebrate similar, all your achievements next time, you should celebrate. Of course, we have a National Science Day, on February 28th. We do it as a C.V. Raman Nobel Discovery, commemorate that. And similarly, we have Technology Day on 11th May every year. It is again to commemorate the nuclear explosion first time done in the country. That day it was done. So like that, you have one more important day for you, India, which is very close to your heart. That is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Day at GEMS. Okay. Now, my contact with Dr. Kalam has been, I'm very lucky to have such a good collaboration with him for almost 25 to 30 years. And it so happened he was in DRDL Hyderabad. Yeah, he was DRDL director at Hyderabad, whereas I was at NSTL. There is no way of having much contact. That's what many DRDL people tell me. We are not able to reach him. Or is it an outside person you have met? You have become so close to him. So this all happened in when the first Agni was launched. It was a 700 kilometer first flight. Now we have Agni up to 5,000 kilometers also. So he wanted a calculation to be done. That is, when the Agni slowly comes, it first goes into the space. Then it travels in the space at 7 Mach speed, 7 times the speed of the sound. Then it enters once again the atmosphere. Then finally it lands in a sea, because there's only more testing. We are testing the Agni. So when it touches the water, what will be the shock level it will experience? That was the calculation he wanted. So he tried in DRDL and many places. Then somebody suggested, you try in NSTL, there is a naval lab. So he asked NSTL, can anybody do this? So then many people could not say, we can do it. But I said, I can do it. So within about 30 days, this is called water entry problem. When such a high-speed projectile enters water, how the shock emits, whether the structure will remain strong or it will break, whether they can do such trials more. So I've made a very thorough calculations, and that was very much impressed. The next day I was called to DRDL and I was introduced to him immediately by the project director of Agni. That is one. Similarly, after I forgot about the incident, he also forgot. But after 2.5 years, once again, there was a message to me from him by fax. Here is a signature of vibration of a missile. It's like ECG, you call it, So this was the Akash missile vibration. So Akash missiles are fired into the air. It is a basically land-to-air missile. So when it fired, it's not completing the path. It is breaking and falling down. So they lost 2 Akash missiles. Then third one, they recorded data. When it fell down, they could collect the data back and they analyzed it. They have analyzed in a computer. But so analyzed data is available, but it doesn't know, nobody knows how to interpret the data. What exactly happened? Because it's not coinciding with any particular quick fashion where we can interpret the data. So then somebody told him, the Bhujangarao is there, he is a signal, he analyzes all these vibration signals. He has got that capability. He is called missionary doctor. I had a nickname those days, because in Vizag, whether in HPCL or in steel plant, wherever there are problems in the machinery of steam turbines, they used to call me. I used to go and measure vibration, and I used to tell this is the fault. Because sometimes HPCL, you stop the production within, even for 1 hour, it will reduce the supply of the petrol and other materials across the. So then it came to me evening about 8 o'clock. This fax came from Dr. Kalam, Director DRDL. Please analyze this data and explain. Then I explained to him, this is showing a overall inadequate rigidity in the structure. It is not that any particular component or particular compressor or pump or anything are all working perfect. But overall assembly, there is some problem. So then I sent that night itself, next day morning, there was a call from him. You're 100% correct. We had a problem. We have Akash missile. We have 4 boosters at the diametrically opposite side. They were all fixed in a particular way. Now, after seeing this, we thought we should change it. Now that idea, I think with this, the problem will be solved. So he was very happy again. And after that, he used to call whenever he's a vibration man. He's a vibration like that. When he met my wife, he told, I'm so and so. He said, my wife, oh, vibration man. So that's how it continued till one day he wanted a cochlear implant to be developed in the country. So he made 5 groups in the country. So I was not in that group. I don't know that he has made also. By that time, he had become president also. Just before becoming president, it happened, and he became president also. Then there was one newspaper advertisement, item that he has suggested 5 groups have been formed, and he's working with them like that. Then by then, I was also thinking of developing a cochlear implant. I was suggested by an IIT director that this is one area you should work in one of the acoustical society conferences. So then I traveled to USA. I met one Wilson Blake who developed a signal processing for the cochlear implant. I went all the way to meet him. He agreed. He was an ITR. There is a Triangular Research Institute, TRI, in Duke University. So I went there on my own, my own cost. Then he gave me a very fine formula. We do like this, you will be able to achieve. This will not be costly, this is affordable, but you will be able to do it. But it's not as simple as told, it's a very complex system overall. But the core content he has given. I have come back. Then I saw this advertisement of advertisement reporter written an article in the newspaper that Dr. Kalam is planning this. So I wrote a letter to him that I am also can do this. Then immediately I was a call from president office, come and meet him, because he knows me already. We have met several times before. Many things happened after that. So I met him. So I explained to him. Then he was very much relieved. He said, today I can sleep well. What's that? Because I made 5 groups, no progress has been made in the last 1 year. But the way you explained, I can very much appreciate. I'll give you my full support. You do that. So he has done that. That's how first cochlear implant was implanted in a person post-lingual case at CMC Vellore, and he used it for 4 years, 5 months. After that, there were some problems. And also the model which I developed is because of cost, because the project's cost is less, funds are not available, what has to be made into an ASIC, that is application-specific integrated circuit, which costs more than 1 crore, I made with a small unit like a cell phone size. So, but the actual one will be without cell phone. It will be behind the ear, you know that. So that was the reason many people said, you make it a next version. But the next version remained as it is, because I retired from service. I was called chief designer of this from beginning. I mean, named like that. So then DRDO said they will do it, but somehow for various reasons, the progress is not very good. So we had recently, a couple of days back, a person, Vijay Papriwal from Mumbai, he came to us. He met Dr. Bhaskar Rao Garu and me, and he requested us, whatever funds you need for this project, I will provide. It is as a part of my service to society. He's an industrialist. Just happened a couple of days back. And we agreed that we will do it. And whatever money wanted, he said he will give. We said, by calculation, it will be between 15 crores to 20 crores. He said, not a problem. He said, I will provide that money. So we are now going to start in a big way. I am sharing here because I need your center as one of the nodal center for certain portion of that. We have ENT doctors, we have clinical people, we need a lot of sterilization techniques, packaging clarification, then we have biocompatibility trials. So in the previous case, I have done animal trials on guinea pigs. James Hans is a very famous ENT doctor in Delhi. He participated in that trials on guinea pigs. Then I did trials on cadavers. I did at AFMC Pune. One Lieutenant General Venkatesh participated in the program. So we could do 3 cadavers trials. After that, a lot of biocompatibility trials. After that only we get clearance. It's so difficult because it is implanted device. If you see the classification of CDSCO, it is not A, it is a D, class D. So very, very, very difficult to get the clearance. So that is the story That is how Dr. Kalam encouraged us. He is behind these programs, and I'm very happy today you are having such a you have to associate his name with this program here, and I'm very sure this will work in future also. Now coming to, we are in now AI area now. AI is changing total thing. AI cannot be rejected. We have to accept it and use it more effectively. Now, what is this AI doing for education? We had a very beautiful talk by Dr. Sudhir Babu on research, and Dr. Reena has told about other importance of research. Dr. Bhaskar also, education is explained in a very detailed way. Now, AI and education, I would like to mention what is happening. So in 2005, you all know MIT and Harvard, first MIT, of some years Harvard, they made a open courseware, no, they call it open courseware. They made it. That means all the lectures which are done in MIT are available on video as a YouTube. So what happened? For example, you take one digital signal processing. It was always that MIT professor's book of 550 pages is used throughout the world, not only India. Every teacher used to read that book and teach. Now, instead of reading the book, they're listening to his lectures, which is available in openware, and he's teaching, they're teaching. Now, students realized, in India especially, where the computer professors were not enough to take care of the sudden rise of demand for the computer courses. In some universities, there are 24 sections of computers, only one section of civil engineering, 4 sections of mechanical engineering, like that happened now. So during that period, the students felt, sir, what are you teaching? You are also seeing the same video and you are teaching us. Rather, we can see that video directly. Why we need your help? That is their mindset. I'm not telling it's openly dictated, but the children's mindset. So they stopped coming to the classes of computer science in many private engineering colleges. Rather, they're sitting at home listening to the video of the MIT professors. Okay, so this is how it started. Now, after some years, AI has come. Now a professor, he want to teach any subject, he asks the AI is giving you even slides also. 24 slides, 40 slides, whichever topic you want, whether it is medicine or engineering or any subject on the earth, you ask. You get slides prepared by AI. So now the teacher is not preparing that much. He's asking AI is giving you slides, and you are just reproducing them. Now students, again, same thing they're telling, sir, why do we need you? We can directly use AI, get the subjects and read it. But now that is not education. Education is not just gathering information. Education is to make a transformation of a person. He is a doctor, he is an engineer. Means what? Tomorrow he will be able to design a building or design a machine or do a proper job, justice to the patient. That is transformation. It's not just because you have knowledge, you studied for 5 years or 6 years. So the transformation you can't get in AI. If AI is there, you open it. So that is, but the question is, when we go to college, they're only dumping with information. Whereas what we need is transformation. How it happens now, that is the situation now. So there are 2 things that is very, very important. The teachers should not transfer all the data into their mind. Rather, you should give them practicals, such kind of things. Second thing is research. Tomorrow, within another 10 years, you can see many universities which are only doing dumping of information. They will not exist. Only those institutions which have encouraged education in terms of research, in terms of practical knowledge, they only will survive. It's a matter of time. This is not my just judgment or anything. I'm talking to many IIT. I was recently visited IIT Hyderabad. I spent whole day on this to understand what is happening. So they said this fact. Either I should teach that MIT professor who collected information, made into a book, and he's teaching. I should go even before that. Like him, we should go to previous subjects, learn and come and teach. That is very difficult for all of us, all the professors. Very few can do that kind of hard work. So this is what one should bear in mind, and that's what you may be knowing. No, our KIMS under leadership of Bhaskar Rao going to start a what that skill university. Here, skill definition is this. Previously, there are also institutes like Polytechnic and all where skills are. That is different kind of skill. This is a different kind of skill. This means you learn, you practice, together both will happen. You will have access while doing, studying itself, access to an engineering firm or engineering entity or medical entity where you can learn through online, that communication. Or if the university can afford to, within the campus, put some industries, then industry directly go. But there's a limit for it. So online is possible. You can't bring a Visakhapatnam steel plant into your campus. It's not possible. No? There are such industries are there. But I should have access to all the department of steel plant of the Visakhapatnam, for example. That is how students should learn. So content transfer, student doesn't need these days. Content transfer is coming from information through AI, they're dumping, you can collect it, content. But what is required is knowledge transfer properly. So I think you should all think in those lines, that research and how to convert research useful for the projects, various kinds of projects which I mentioned, and also how to train your students in those research methodologies. Every brain should think research minded. That what stress was given by Dr. Bhaskar Rao is not just nearly you have 500, 600 specialists, supported by at least another 1,000 other kinds of staff with you. Put together, you are generating a lot of knowledge, lot of data, how to convert into a good research, how to use it. This should be done very systematically. So that we should do. One day, GEM should come out as a identified as one of the best research organizations. Like, we have in the US some of those universities, St. John Hopkins University, for example, in medicine. So it should be like that. You should not think we cannot reach that. One day they were also like us. If you go back into their history, you will realize they also started like us. But now they have become top. MIT was like that. 1638, Harvard was started. So over a period, they were all transformed like that. But I'm very sure this organization, with the young leader like Dr. or Mr. Advik, and he is very much interested in encouraging research. He has already started some funding. There will be some amount allotted every year for research exclusively, so that good papers will come, good research output will come. So I wish once again the very best for you, and for all the I have seen encouragement. I can see you're all very much interested to work in continue produce good work by way of doing good research. So I wish you the very best. I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share with you my thoughts. And using AI and all latest tools, you should all work for producing best papers. In the medicine, you should carve a within the country a name for yourself. That's what my wish. I'm very sure you can do that. Thank you once again. Thank you, Dr. Lakshmi Lalita. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Your message is a truly boost to our medical fraternity. A person of your stature, yet so humble, you are a true role model for all our students. Your journey reminds us that nothing is impossible with determination and dedication. You have truly proven this through your life and career. Sir, we are deeply grateful for your enlightening presence and speech today. Now, we move forward for the most exciting segment of the day. We recognize excellence across the departments. Despite of departmental activities and patient care, you dedicated your time to research. It's not just personal achievement, but it definitely added to the glory of the institute. Now I call upon stage Dr. U. Ravi Kumar, Associate Professor, Anatomy. I request all the dignitaries to award the
Dr. Pradeep Kumar Das, Professor, Anesthesia.
Dr. Pradeep Kumar Das, Professor, Anesthesiology.
Dr. B. Josna Devi, Professor and HOD, Biochemistry. Dr. C. Shriram Chandra, Associate Dr. D. Suman Reddy, Assistant Professor, ENT. Dr. B. Usha Rani, Consultant Neurophysician, General Medicine. Dr. B. Himabindu, Assistant Professor, Ophthalmology.
Dr. G. Sunil, Professor, Orthopedics.
Dr. K. Lakshmi Sidhu, Associate Professor, Pediatrics. Dr. G. Giridhar, Professor, Pharmacology.
Dr. Rahul Sheikh, Principal of Physiotherapy. Dr. K. Sandhuri, Professor, Science.
Dr. V. Vijay Lakshmi, Senior Resident Respiratory Medicine. Dr. Ponnada Sharatchandra, PhD.
So that finishes the faculty awards. Now, before we go for the next prestigious award, I have an important announcement. Just now we got the information through Dr. Rupesh that Samsung company has right now agreed to give us an ultrasound machine of very high end R20, which is 2.5 crores worth. And I think that's a very good step initially. Thank you so much, Advik Garu, and thank you, Dr. Rupesh, for coordinating this. Thank you so much. So now we go to the most prestigious aspect of the day. This is called the Bolineni Research Award. It's a prestigious annual award that commemorates this day and continues as a lasting legacy for years to come. The purpose of this award is to recognize and celebrate outstanding research contributed by the faculty. Every year, this will be presented to the faculty member whose research work demonstrates exceptional quality and significance. The award should inspire the academic community to foster a culture of high-quality research and motivate the faculty to strive for excellence. In the coming years, Bolineni Research Award should stand as a symbol of academic distinction within the institute, recognizing those who contribute meaningfully to it. I request our chief guest, chief mentor, medical superintendent, and Dr. Reena ma'am and Advik Garu to please come on to the dais to announce the faculty name for the award.
Dr. Saptarishi Bose. It is with great pride and honor that we announce the recipient of the prestigious Bolineni Research Award for Outstanding Research Contribution in Great Eastern Medical School and Hospital. This award recognizes exceptional dedication, innovation, and impactful contribution to the advancement of medical research in After careful evaluation of numerous commendable works, the award committee has unanimously selected Dr. Saptarishi Bose has demonstrated exemplary commitment to scientific inquiry, consistently contributing high-quality research that reflects both academic excellence and meaningful clinical relevance. His work stands as a testament to the spirit of curiosity, perseverance, and integrity that defines the research culture at GEMS. Through his outstanding contribution, he has not only elevated standards of research within the institute, but has also inspired peers and upcoming researchers to pursue excellence. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Saptarishi Bose for this well-deserved recognition and wish him continued success in all his future research endeavors. Congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement.
Today, we proudly recognize the remarkable research contribution of Saptarshi Bose, Professor and Head of the Department of Community Medicine, as a recipient of the Bullinini Research Award. Dr. Bose has made significant contributions to the medical research, over 20 publications in reputed international journals, indexed in Scopus, PubMed, and BASE. His research work has expertise in public health, community medicine, geriatric care, and the impact of COVID-19, oral health, and healthcare utilization, addressing critical issues that influence both clinical practice and community health outcomes. In addition to these academic publications, Dr. Bose is actively involved in the principal investigator in ongoing research projects, demonstrating dedication and commitment to advancing medical science. Hearty congratulations to Dr. Bose on receiving the Bullinini Research Award.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, all the dignitaries. Now, we have to mention a few lines about R&D cell. Hard work and commitment are truly being recognized. The R&D team can take GEMS to greater heights with the same enthusiasm and remarkable dedication. It's an amazing team, and now it's time to honor and celebrate the R&D cell. I request the dignitaries to please present a memento to R&D cell headed by Dr. Nagarjuna with Dr. Vinita, Dr. Papakusma, Dr. Praveena, Mr. Isaac, Mahesh, and Jansi. Please come on to the dais to receive the trophy.
Finally, we acknowledge the backbone of research activities, our department-wise research stewards. Without your effort, the day wouldn't be so gallant and great. You deserve a special mention for efforts supporting R&D cell at any point of time.
Dr. U. Ravikumar, Associate Professor, Anatomy. I request dignitaries to please give a memento and Dr. T. Srija, Assistant Professor, Anesthesiology. Dr. Saptarshi Bose, Professor in HOD Community Medicine.
Dr. K. Kalyani, Assistant Professor, Emergency Medicine.
Dr. R. Sushmita, Teaching Assistant. Dr. B. Susila, Senior Resident DBL. Dr. O. Anil Kumar, Senior Resident ENT. Dr. D. Kalyani, Assistant Professor at Medicine. Dr. R. Sushmita, Teaching Assistant, Forensic Medicine and Toxicology.
Dr. Sangeeta Panigaji, Dr. R.S. Shastri, Professor Voting Medicine. Dr. G. Sagar, Dr. B. Assistant Professor of Dr. Kishore Kumar, Associate Professor Pharmacology. Dr. B. Rishi Rani, Associate Professor Pharmacology. Dr. K. Sainari, Professor Psychiatry. Dr. B. I kindly request our chief guest to accept a small token of gratitude from us. Now I request our dignitaries to kindly felicitate our chief guest.
As a small token of our respect and gratitude, I now request our dignitaries to kindly felicitate our advisor, AES, Dr. Veena Ma'am.
Next year onwards, we will give same award what we have given this Belmeni for postgraduate, undergraduate, and paramedics. So all four of them you should be able to give. Whoever is the best, and I need to be very good about the research evaluators. Their names has to be announced.
Yes, I have announced already, sir. That it should be checked. Super Research Committee and checked.
There will be one more award suggested by our advisor, Rena Madam. Whoever does utilize the AI in healthcare, out of all the faculties, students, paramedics, anyone, you get an award of equal to the award from now onwards.
It's the birthday of our respected CEO, Advik sir. Let's make it memorable. Everyone please join in. A very happy birthday, sir.
ऐ प्रिय सखे शन्तनोतु ते सर्वदा मुदं शन्तनोतु ते सर्वदा मुदं प्रार्थयामहे भवशतायुषी प्रार्थयामहे भवशतायुषी ईश्वर सदा त्वां च रक्षतु ईश्वर सदा त्वां च रक्षतु पुण्यकर्मणा कीर्तिमर्जय पुण्यकर्मणा कीर्तिमर्जय जीवनं तव भवतु सार्थकं जीवनं तव भवतु सार्थकं भवतु सार्थकं भवतु सार्थकम्
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and the star burning tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, and the sun burns tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Any day can't be special on its own. It's special because some people are born on that day. And today is very special for GEMS family because it's Advik sir's birthday and research day. Thank you so much for being with us, for celebrating your birthday with us. We always cherish this moment. Thank you. And wish you all a very, very happy birthday and many, many more years of happiness and leadership to GEMS. Thank you. Okay, please, we'll have a group photograph.
It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of our Research Day celebration. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Bhujangarao sir, and advisor AES, Dr. Reena ma'am, for gracing this event and sharing such valuable thoughts. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our chief mentor, Dr. Bhaskar sir, and our CEO, Sri Advik sir, for their constant support. My sincere gratitude to our respected superintendent sir, Dean ma'am, and all departments for continuous guidance and encouragement. I would also like to thank faculty members, research stewards, and students who actively participated, contributed this event meaningful. I would like to appreciate efforts of organizing committee, students, research and development team, branding team, IT team, student volunteers, and all helpers for their hard work. Finally, I thank each and everyone for your presence and support. Thank you. Jai Hind. Please stand up for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे